MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now to Adam Eaton. And that one just missed outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, still going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
First baseman, Ryan
And he'll promptly
Zimmerman.
send it in the air out to center field. Frazier into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Washington. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Steven Strasburg is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job and get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. His first homer here in the series. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Down.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bruce has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Eaton going back at the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Nats 1. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Frazier on the grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
batting sixth, third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, David Freese.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. His second home run of the series, and the Pirates moving front now 4-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Both flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Digging in, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starling Marte. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Washington, catcher, Matt Weaver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Wieters awaits the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 37, Stephen Strasburg.
Settling in now, Stephen Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Chopped weakly to the left. Freeze is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So 1-1 home. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Again to third.
2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They trail it 4-1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Frazier at third. Bell is at second with nobody out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. The potential second run of the inning stands at third.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding into the box, David Freese, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nats 1. So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped high in the air. Harrison is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Ryan Zimmerman. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Started that swing a bit too early. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Frazier comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail 6-1. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. Fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Cervelli on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a pop-up now. Rendon moving to his left. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nats 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Hit to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for Washington, left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 1-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gloved by Harrison. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Weeder.
Stepping in, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ball and no strikes to Wieters. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Howie Kendrick.
Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Kendrick He is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career. That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nats 1. Trevor Gott, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Trevor Gott.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman, down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Set and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Gott has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Josh Harrison stands in.
Second baseman,
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He hit a sac fly earlier. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Murphy is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Coming to the plate now, David Freese. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now is Adam Eaton. Soft liner to the right side, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line toward right center. Marte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Turner at second. Zimmerman on at first with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
So striding forward now, Jake Arrieta. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
In now, Starling Marte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Up high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Adam Frazier. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they push this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy has a play, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Bucks 10 and the Nats 1. Back here in Pittsburgh. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled at the plate. Rendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And this will be fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The pitcher, number 26,
Matt Adams will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brandon Kinsler.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Harrison.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Polanco, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Polanco's on the move. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Bruce to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Seeing here today with 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty D. Hey, you know what, Hero? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a
ball. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 12-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now batting, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. And now Bryce Harper hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Sean Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sean Kelly.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jake Arrieta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
First baseman number 55. Down.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Eaton going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 8 full here in game 4. Bucks out in front, 14-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
For Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2 balls and no strikes. Lined hard toward right center. Polanco is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away. And the Pirates have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
$14-1, the final tally here Pittsburgh have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece. Jake Arrieta is credited with the win. Steven Strasburg struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.